Bella, you want to explain yourself?
I'm so sorry. I can't use my arms. Let me pick up the cup. I worked out.
Like these arms?
Yeah. Ow! Brandon.
Listen, you're sore. Listen, I'm going to tell you what to do to help speed up recovery in this video. Let's go. All right, there's a few things you can do to speed up muscle recovery. If you do this wrong, what's gonna happen is you won't recover, you might overtrain, you won't make as much gains as a result. If you do this right, you'll recover quicker and you'll be able to hit your next workout even faster, which will lead to more muscle mass. Bella, tell them what the #1 thing they can do for recovery above all else.
So #1, which is probably one of the most important out of all of them, is that you have to get enough sleep. 8 to 9 hours of sleep per night, actually.
That's what's gonna really like help you out. Like perfect for me is 8.5 hours. That's when I feel my best. I never get that. That's when I actually feel the best. I feel the most recovered, rejuvenated, and refreshed. But it also depends on your training. LeBron James, Serena Williams, Roger Federer. He plays the tennis. How you say it? Roger Federer, they all get 10 hours of sleep. Now, they're professional athletes. They train for a living. They might need more than us. There was actually a study done by Stanford University where they took all their basketball players, they split them in 2 groups. All right, half of them slept 10 hours, the other half slept 5 hours for a certain duration of time. And then the results were staggering. The group that slept 10 hours, their shot percentage went way up. In the group that slept 5 hours, their shot percentage went down. They did the same thing with their swimmers. In the group that slept 10 hours, had faster speeds in the water. On the water, Put the booty on the boat, They're not as fast as me swimming though. Y'all ain't never seen me swim. I'm like a shark in that water, man. Hey, how you do this shit and breathe? I'm like a Navy SEAL. Shark, dolphin in that water, man. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. It's lit when you see me swim. Some of you are thinking of typing right now. There's a study that shows if you sleep 7 hours a night, you live longer. You gotta remember, those were average people. Those weren't athletes. Those weren't people who were training the way you're probably training if you watch this channel. It is irrefutable. People who train more, who train harder, need more sleep than the average asshole just walking around. That study was a meta-analysis done with average-ass regular people, most of which who are overweight and don't train like you and I. So we're gonna need more sleep than these regular civilians out here just living life outside of the gym. So take that into account. You earned that extra hour. You earned it. Next thing you do is diet, man. Diet's really, really important. The first part of diet when it comes to recovery is actually calories. Now, Bella, a lot of people just say, I eat good. Or when they say, I eat healthy. Does that mean anything to you?
It means nothing.
It means nothing. So like if you try to just trust your appetite, it might not direct you to what's optimal, especially if you're doing keto like me. Because if you're doing keto, it makes you way less hungry. One of the reasons some people say they are weaker on keto, it's not because of the actual keto, it's because they're just not eating enough because it makes you not hungry. It suppresses your appetite. That aside, you want to make sure you get enough calories. If recovery is an issue, then you really want to be in a caloric surplus, meaning you're consuming more calories than you burn. Studies show that when you're in a caloric surplus, your protein synthesis rates actually go up. When you're in a caloric deficit, when you're burning more calories than you consume, protein synthesis goes down and protein breakdown increases. You just want to make sure you're getting enough calories. What else they got to do with their diet, though?
Well, you have to focus on getting enough protein because protein helps you recover. That's what your muscles need to recover, for your muscle fibers to repair themselves. So make sure you're tracking your protein intake. How much should I eat? How much protein should I get?
Well, if you are bulking, I like to keep protein around 0.8 grams or 1 gram, somewhere in between there, per pound of body weight. That's a good measurement. I like to keep it on the low end when I'm bulking because I do keto, so I try to keep my fat extra high, so 0.8 is a good spot for me. But when I'm cutting, I actually put it up a little bit, man, to preserve more muscle mass. Contrary to popular belief, protein helps induce protein synthesis, right, and actually prevents protein breakdown. It just helps you maintain more muscle when you're cutting. And because it helps increase protein synthesis, it'll actually help with recovery. However, if you're cutting, protein synthesis is going to be down anyway, so you just need to keep your protein even higher when you're cutting because of that. I didn't say that eloquently. I don't give a fuck. Bella, what else can these fools do to help increase recovery?
Active rest. So if you train full body workouts or any workouts every other day,
like me,
you can incorporate active rest on the days that you're actually resting, where you could do some activation exercises, some dynamic exercises, a little bit of cardio as well. Or foam rolling is also really good. Anything that actually just increases the blood flow to your muscles will help.
Blood flow, yeah.
Exactly, will help increase your recovery time.
What I do sometimes is do like what they call feeder sets, where I'll do take a lightweight, and I'm not even going to failure. You know what I'm saying? Maybe use some resistance bands or something, and just do like some reps and some sets. You know, just real light, high volume, not failure, nothing like that, just to get blood flow to the muscle. Or cardio works as well. I've never foam rolled once. Nothing's wrong with it. I just haven't done it, man. Bella is frequently foam rolling. She be in the gym, dry humping the floor. You know what I'm saying? Wondering, why is everyone looking at me? Because you're having sex with the floor, Bella. That's why everyone's looking at you. They would look at anyone if they did that. You not special. All right. Another thing you can do to increase recovery is there's a few supplements, man. I like a supplement called ZMA. I do not sell it. I have a supplement company. I do not sell ZMA yet. If you're deficient in magnesium or zinc, ZMA will actually help boost testosterone levels, and it really helps you sleep. If nothing else, it helps you sleep really well, and like we said, sleep is important. Another supplement, you can use protein powder or branched chain amino acids to get more protein, or really amino acids is what you really want, like because your body will take the protein and break it down into amino acids. So you can get the protein, or you can just get the amino acids. This is very helpful if you're not getting enough protein, if you don't like eating a bunch of stuff, or you don't have the appetite. I do make a BCAA supplement called Revolt. This is an empty box. Don't worry about it. Because I ate it all. You know what I'm saying? This is called, I ate it with a spoon. Nah, this is called Revolt BCAAs. I think it's one of the best ones on the market. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the 5-1-1 ratio. If you know what that means, you know what that means. It's really more potent than the majority of branched chain amino acids on the market. Hey, but you don't have to take ours. You don't even have to take protein. You don't even take supplements, right? You can just get it from food. Protein powder or amino acids are just a convenient way to get more protein. You do not need them, but I find it easier than walking around with a bunch of fucking steaks in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Walking around Manhattan with a pocket full of steaks. If that's helpful for you, then do that. If you prefer to just eat the meals, you can do that. But if you're cutting, protein powder or BCAAs is a way to get the protein and the amino acids without the calories, right? That's where I think they shine. Another thing you want to take is fish oil, because there are some essential fatty acids in fish oil that is difficult to get from your diet unless you're eating fish multiple times a week. These essential fatty acids will help reduce inflammation. That's one of the main reasons. And joint soreness. So maybe sometimes it's not your muscles that are sore, it's actually your joints. And fish oil is really great for reducing inflammation and tightness and soreness in the actual joints. I think it's mandatory. I take it every day because of how much I train, you know. And then the last supplement is vitamin D. Pause. All right, now vitamin D is very important, especially it's winter time's coming, man. Yo, brace yourself. Winter's coming. Is that what they say in that movie about the
TV series?
Yeah, brace yourself. Winter's coming. Is that what they say with the drag? Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking geek, so I don't watch shit like that, right? But like, brace yourself. Winter's coming. All right. How you do that is with the vitamin D. One of the reasons vitamin D is so helpful is because if you're deficient, it helps boost testosterone and increase immune system. Hey, 2,000 IUs of vitamin D has been shown in studies to be just as effective as the goddamn flu shot. And if you get sick, it'll help you get healthier faster. Here's the thing, you can get vitamin D from the sun. Problem is, in the wintertime, we don't get as much sun exposure because we stay indoors more.
And jackets on?
Jackets on, man. Jackets on.
Beanies?
And we don't jacket off. We got jackets on. And what happens is when you're not jacking off, I mean when you got your jackets on, you're covered up, right? So you're not getting as much sun exposure. So you want to supplement it in that case. Here's the thing: you need even more if you got like brown skin, brown or black skin. Our skin was made to be in climate, that's hot around the equator.
Exposure.
Yeah, all day. I don't absorb as much vitamin D naturally as Bella does. She's so pale, man. She's so pale, man. I can see what she's thinking. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy, man. I know you looking at it thinking, yo, man, Brandon, you need to adjust your white balance on your video software. You know what I'm saying? There's a thing in Adobe Premiere you can adjust it. Nah, that's just her skin, man. She white. She's so white. All right, my fault. I was just talking to them for a second. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So Bella doesn't need as much as me, so we need even more. You know, I recommend that the blacks and the Spanishes, anyone with brown skin, take vitamin D year round. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, unless you're gonna be in the sun all day, because our skin was literally made to be in the sun all fucking day. But we don't live like that. 2,000 IUs is good. Bella definitely needs it. Man, she's so white. And you take vitamin D?
Yes.
Yeah. How much you take?
2,000.
2,000 IUs, baby. Hopefully that helps you speed up recovery. Bella, what should they do if they like this video?
Make sure if you like this video to first of all hit subscribe to watch more videos like this. Give it a thumbs up if you found this helpful. Hit that notification bell if you want to get notified whenever Brandon posts. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Right?
Peace.